Hi there, this is Justin with Goodland Plumbing. Today's date is Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. Right now it is about 11:20 in the afternoon, or in the morning. We're here at 4560 Ahi Drive for Greg Hillis. Right now we are cameraing the sewer lateral due to repeated stoppages. This is going to be our secondary recording of the day. Our initial one, we got out about 30 feet from our cleanout, where we hit a large root intrusion that we were not able to get by. Since then, we had sent the snake through for a few passes just to clear out some of those roots. At that point in time, we were able to send the camera down out to the 68-69 foot mark, where we are tying into the shared lateral for this property. I believe, due to the location of this property, we're kind of at the end of a driveway / cul-de-sac. I believe there's 3 or 4 properties that are tying into this shared lateral, and right here is kind of the start or end of the shared lateral at the very end of the driveway. As you can see, slightly further downstream, we have our next door neighboring property tie-in. This is also where we are jumping up in size, it looks like, from this 3-inch to 4-inch pipe as we come into the shared lateral. But here we're going to be pulling back against flow from this start point towards our cleanout. As we pull back into our section of 3-inch clay, we're coming through the driveway at a slight angle, kind of towards the left-hand side of the garage. Right here, around 55 feet out, we could be coming through a slight change in direction as we reach almost the end of the driveway. From here, we start pulling back towards the front yard. And then right here, around 45 feet out, we are pulling back through another large root intrusion. This root intrusion is kind of in the middle of the driveway as we get close to our property's garage. This guy, as you can tell, about 80% pipe capacity. We were barely able to get the camera through with the assistance of water. And this is after snaking the line with our smaller cutter heads. We're going to attempt, after recording this, to send the snake back through and attempt to clear out more of these roots. As we pull back from the driveway, we're going to be coming towards our little sidewalk area along the side of the garage. This guy right here, around 30 feet out, is right at the start of the sidewalk from the front yard. This is our original start point for our previous recording. As you can see, there is signs of root intrusions right here. However, it looks like we have since been able to clear the majority of them out. Originally, right here, around this 19-18 foot zone, there were some previous root intrusions. Looks like we have since been able to snake them out. Right here, around 15 feet, we were coming through another slight change in direction just in our front yard. Previously, there were a good amount of roots, as you can see right here at this clay joint. Looks like we have also since been able to clear those guys out. From here, we pretty much pull straight back through the clay from the front yard towards our cleanout. previously, right here on this 5-foot mark, you can see some small roots growing in this clay joint. We are followed by right here, tie-in, top right hand side of the pipe, top right hand side of the screen. I'm not too entirely sure what this is from. It is possibly an old clean out. We did test fixtures along the left hand side of the house, however the only thing over here is going to be the kitchen, and we do not see anything flow through here. Everything seems to be coming from upstream of our clean out. Right here, it's about 4 feet in, we have another small root intrusion. And then right here, about 2 to 3 feet out, we are transitioning from clay to ABS. And here we are starting to come up and out of our ABS cleanout. This right here is our ABS cleanout. A little hard to tell, but this line is pretty much just running straight out here. Gets to this point in the front yard and then angles out towards the driveway. As we get into the driveway, we tie it into our shared lateral. This is as far as our customer wanted to take it today. I explained to him that because this is a shared lateral past this point, he has other units or other addresses tying in. I don't know if we would be able to get out all the way to the city connection, at least with this camera. We may need to bring back the big reel if he is curious what is past this point. We may also need to get in contact with the neighboring properties in order to get access to their cleanouts, just in case we can't send the camera all the way to their city connection from up here at our current location. This is going to be the end of today's recording, end of video. Like I said previously, we are going to attempt to snake out the line and possibly get an updated vision.